Welcome everybody to another episode of Let's Play Cities Skylines Green Power Scenario, and today's episode I finally got enough courage and energy to actually turn this three-way junction into a four-way junction. Overall it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It still took me like half an hour just to create a few roads, but as you can see here I tried to align them, have some kind of structure and logic. And if you saw the original episode where I created, or the first episode where I actually created this three-way junction, I wanted to have dedicated lanes for all directions of traffic, or at least as much as I could think of. And I wanted to follow the same logic here and try to not delete what I had done previously, because I really enjoy this. It might not be too realistic, probably isn't realistic at all, but it looks good, at least to me, and it works very well, because having dedicated lanes for traffic, that means there's no crosses or almost no crosses at all, and traffic just flows nicely. So yeah, although yeah, I know it's still not a lot of population yet, but so far it's been a success. So I wanted to expand on this idea and turn it into a four-way, just by adding more dedicated lanes for all directions of traffic, and I think it worked. You guys let me know in the comments below what you think. So I'm just doing a voiceover over this, just to explain how this is, and brace yourselves, there's going to be another long time-lapse coming, because I will then create a road layout, but you'll see, we'll get there. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this episode. I leave you now a bit with the awesome music of time-lapses, and I'll speak with you guys in a bit. For some reason, looking at this makes me want to eat some spaghetti. Anywho, this is done, and obviously this part here is an improv, because and temporary, obviously, because I didn't want to touch this. I wanted to focus on the actual junction, turning this three-way into a four-way junction. So that was achieved, and this is just temporary to allow the traffic to flow, and also because I really wanted to see the traffic utilizing all these lanes in this complex junction. And I have to say, it's been a success from a practical perspective. Traffic flows nicely, and as you can see here, 92% traffic flow. Yeah, okay, it's only 31k pop, but it's still, I think, a good enough sample in terms of traffic to understand if this is going to be a problem or not, because basically what this is just a junction with dedicated lanes for all directions of traffic, and having no crosses, nothing like that. And I try to avoid sharp corners as much as I could. I'm just looking around to see if I find one that I might have missed. Traffic just flows very nicely so far. But anyway, the proof will be, or the final proof will be, when this city is way bigger. I know that challenge is just to reach 50k, but I don't know about you guys, but I'm enjoying this so much. I might just continue maybe to 80k or something like that, and really try to make this junction be really busy, because now I'm very curious to see how much traffic this can handle. But anyway, that's not the purpose of today's episode. This was a great milestone for this save game, because this was really bothering me. If you've been following the previous episodes, you know that I was afraid to touch this. But to be fair to myself, I think this went quite well. And now this will enable me to extend this easily, create an on and off ramp around here, connect this to the rest of the road layout, which I still don't know how I'm going to do that. But by stretching this, and eventually, I don't know if I'm going to connect this right now. Maybe I will actually, because then is the train station. Sorry, the railroad, and I'm not sure I want to not have these two intersect before or after, I should say. So yeah, so another time lapse is coming, guys. I hope you enjoy time lapses, because today's episode is going to be, I have two long ones. The previous one was more or less 3 minutes, and this, I don't know, we'll see. Probably shorter. But yeah, so I'm going to now extend this in a time lapse, and I'll be right back. Quick voiceover to explain why am I going to delete everything, or almost everything you're seeing right now. It's because I wanted to create off and on ramps coming from the avenues I'm creating right now on both sides of the roundabout, but because the roundabout is too small, I didn't have space to connect everything like I wanted, so I ended up deleting this roundabout and recreating it again, but bigger, so I could connect everything. So yeah, that's it. Always learning new stuff by trial and error, the best way. And it is done. Yeah, I like to create these weird things, so we'll see how effective this is. And I wanted to have this placeholder here for the trains in the future. Still don't know exactly how I'm going to connect this line to everything else, but for now I just want to leave this as a placeholder. I also tweaked this a little bit here because I had to adjust this road slightly so that this railroad could be exactly in between these two, And then I decided, since I have to move this, maybe I just rework that area as well. And that's kind of what I did. It's a bit weird to have 3 lanes merge into 2, but because I think this won't cause issues, we'll see. I'll leave it. Otherwise, if I have to change this road to a 3 lane, I will do the same here. And for example, this one, I will do something similar to this side. But for now, I like the asymmetry of this. But we'll see. It's mostly for aesthetical reasons, to be honest. But we will see. What else did I do? So yeah, so after I extended this, I then wanted to create a junction. And again, I like to give multiple options to my citizens. So if, for example, you're coming from here, immediately I see, okay, so by the way, this is an improvisation. I will change this because I will change the whole forestry whenever we reach 34k population, which we shouldn't be far off. Yeah, we're not too far off. And what I want to do here is to give them options, so that, for example, if you come from this direction from the forestry and you want to get on this road, you don't have to enter the roundabout. You can use this bypass here and just connect directly here. So that was the intention. And then why these two things here? If you notice, the off-ramps do not generate traffic lights, but the on-ramps do. So what I wanted to do is first, obviously, not create a 4-way intersection, which is very bad for multiple reasons. And I wanted to have traffic leave before they had to cross the traffic lights, if it makes sense. So for example, if I had connected this junction here around here, then even traffic that just wants to leave would still have to stop anyway. And same on the other side. I hope it makes sense. This is all for the benefit of traffic, and because I'm really enjoying this idea of dedicated lanes for all sorts of traffic. And of course, if you notice here, we have the avenue going underneath all of these roads, so that if you just want to go from here to here, you can just go right through, and you only have one traffic light around here. Yeah, and another there. So this should be okay. I'm not anticipating too much traffic coming back and forth from this area, to be honest, but we will see. Something that I will want to do, but I still don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, is to extend this to this other side. But it's going to be for future me to worry about, because I might have to... Actually, let me just test something. I just had an idea. I don't have to stretch the road. Oh, pause. Hello? Wait. Okay, I messed this up because I moved this, the monorail train station, or stop I should say. Yeah, I moved it from one place to the other. That wasn't good. Where is the monorail? So yeah, the monorail stop, I had to move it. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure out if I didn't mess this up even more. No, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. So what I was thinking is I wanted to extend the road, but I might just do something like this. Why not? I still want to give options to the traffic to go from this side, I mean to the cars, to go from this side to this one. But actually, it doesn't have to be this avenue. This avenue can terminate here, and I can create another road. Yeah, similar to what I did here, for example. Let me show you the underground. You see? For people coming from this side to this other one, from one side to the other, without having to cross this potentially busier avenue. And if you saw a few episodes ago, this was getting quite busy because the cars were coming from here and then turning here. And this, I'm calling these bypass roads. Bypass, I mean bypassing the main avenues and the main connections. So I can do something similar here. For example, from here to somewhere here, and maybe somewhere around here, connect somewhere there. But it will depend on where I'm going to put this forestry industry. And I'm leaning towards having this part. If I do something similar to this around here, and I create another area here, I might want to use this for other stuff that's not industry, and then I move the forestry industry somewhere around here. Yeah, probably that's what's going to happen, guys. That's probably what's going to happen. And yeah, I think that is it. And then this road layout, I just try to follow these main, let's say, the skeleton of the city, the spine of the city, whatever, you know, the main roads. I'd like these inner roads to kind of follow the shape of these. So that's why I create this simple road layout with some gaps here and here, or some gaps, some place that it's not optimally zoned. As you can see here, there's not a lot of squares around these areas, because I want to put parks and stuff, because after all this is a green city, right guys? So it needs to have a lot of green spaces. That's why I leave these gaps here and there. I don't try to go for density, but I rather go for, how can I say, parks and a green theme. Okay, as you probably noticed, I'm getting a bit tired. I spent so much time on this, well, half an hour, and another probably 40 minutes doing this, so it's like 1 hour and something just doing roads, and my back is not cooperating with me, and yeah, I need to get out from this chair for a bit. And yeah, sorry guys, just this rambling, because I'm getting tired, and also my English suffers. Apologies if you don't understand stuff I'm saying. But yeah, before I wrap this episode up, let's just see the water situation. Okay, we are ready to zone, because I want to zone a little bit. As you can see, we can't fit more people in this city, and the reason why I want to do this is because I want to put more offices around here. Yeah, I will want to put a commercial area over here, but I don't think I can. Can I? Maybe I can put high density around here. Will this still be under the district? No. On the district area? No, it isn't. Now it is. Just a little bit. Yeah. So the only problem I have with this commercial area, I don't know if these commercial areas have as many employees as the other. Probably not. So this is 12 workers. So high density green buildings, commercial buildings that is, compared to normal commercial. Where are the normal commercial buildings? Right here. Oh, 15. Okay. Wow, I'm surprised. Such a tall building with 15 workers. Okay. Okay, so this is just for visual effect. So okay, so it's not too big difference. Okay. Oh yeah, look at this. This even have more than this one. Okay, I'm okay with this. Yeah, because I was going to say, if I zone these green commercial buildings, I thought they would have a lot less jobs compared to these ones, but apparently not, so I'm happy with that. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see fires and stuff. Yep, I need to put a hospital, which fits here just perfectly, but I would like to leave some kind of gap. Yeah, here, and then we have, or we need, fire station. That can be over here, and then a police station. Headquarters, yeah. That can be here. I'm going to put a pathway to have like an artificial border here and here, and then later I'll decorate. Or maybe now, can I squeeze something here? A small one. Do I want a playground next to the police? Or the fire department, maybe? Fire department, no, I think it's just too weird. Let's just put a couple of doggy parks here. And let's fill in the blanks with some trees. And now people will start to move in. Okay, yeah, there's a small adjustment. Yeah, there's no demand for this stuff. Well, the offices seem to be developing quite nicely. I see how many people are using the monorail. Yeah, okay. Probably because I had to destroy the line and still things are still adjusted. Yeah, but it's not too bad, is it, guys? This was a very productive episode because I need to do this in advance, and I wasn't. So now we are ready to expand the city, and then hopefully in the next episode we'll be able to unlock or to reach the next milestone. So we are not too far off. Let me just confirm the next milestone is at 34k. Yeah, so we just need 2k population, which should be relatively easy to achieve, and then we can relocate the forestry industry by buying this tile and start to work on this area. So that's going to be fun. Okay guys, that's it. I hope you've been keeping safe, and I'll see you again on the next episode. Bye bye.